on New Year's Eve. It was $150. Because I rent in the building.
How about one that teaches you yoga? With me is Keith Lockwood with Alpha 2 Robot, and he also has the Jimu set of robots. So I'm always excited about robots, especially ones that can teach me yoga. So, can you explain all the things that Alpha 2 can do? Because there's been a lot of success on Indiegogo. You guys met your funding and beyond.
Yeah, 1.3 million.
Okay.
Don't pay cover
We had a
charges.
great campaign.
There's always a
We
way.
want to thank all of our sponsors. They were rock stars, and they're going to have the first crack at Alpha 2.
So, from what I read about
this guy knows what about
he's
yoga.
He's like a smart home robot, but also a kid-friendly robot. So, what are some of the things he can do that goes beyond just, hi, I'm a cute robot and I dance?
Yeah, this isn't the Jetsons anymore. We're really moving this thing to reality, and our UBTech is the leading robotics company in the world.
I don't think half the world even knows
what
the Jetsons is anymore.
Friendly, very user capable robotics that anybody in the family can use, from mom and dad to the dog.
Okay, so let's start with.
Oh, they're gonna do the dog pose in yoga?
Face detection.
Face detection.
And what's that for?
What the fuck is that?
Why do I need the robot to know it's really me?
Well, there's a human touch to this, right? It's not just a droid in the room. It's not something spinning around your living room. It's something that really
that's exactly what it
connects
is.
with you. And Alpha 2 does a great job of that, where he's watching you do what you do so that he can respond to you quickly.
Like respond to what I'm saying? Okay, so it's voice detection too?
It's voice detection as well. So
she's please explain your dumb thing to me. You can't figure it out.
He responds to all of your voice commands, and you can ask him to do pretty much anything that you want him to do in the house.
Just do the damn demo, bro.
Give me an example.
Well, of course he can do all of the things that, all of the fun stuff, right? He can do 50 different dance moves to songs on your playlist, and he can
different dance moves.
Turn up your temperature in the house.
That face
to
though.
Your Nest or home connection. He can open and more importantly close garage doors if you left it open.
So, for people who are familiar with the Amazon Echo and some sort of base station to make commands, you're really, instead of just talking to a speaker, you're talking to a cute robot to do the voice commands for the smart home.
No, you're still talking to a
adding
computer chip.
That personality to the home environment that's not there in the connected home today.
Well, can you show us some of Alpha 2's moves, perhaps? What are some of the things he can do?
All right, so this little guy's going to do a couple of things for us today. His name's Alpha, so I always start off by saying, hello, Alpha. And can you show me a yoga pose? Hello, Alpha.
I knew that was going to happen.
Can you show me a yoga pose?
Knew it.
Come on, buddy.
I know it's.
It's not even on you,
We're
DA.
in a really, really crazy environment right now. I think he's a little.
It's not on.
TV shot.
No, it's not on.
But,
we have some footage online from what you have on YouTube already. Well, there he goes.
So this is. He's going to do a little dance step for us here. A little starstruck, I think. Buddy.
There's a lot going into this robot, clearly.
Hey, bud.
Yeah, a little too much to drink last night,
Yeah.
maybe. It's Vegas, after all.
Yeah, exactly. All right, that's enough, bud.
You packed you know what? While he grooves out, I have a couple questions too.
There you go.
I want to know, you packed a lot into this guy, and we can even show some footage too of what you have online. Not only is he something that you can talk to kids and tell them stories, but can do some yoga poses to if you want to have some fun that way and entertaining. But then gives you reminders and there's a line that I think
I should
people
highlight
have to,
this part
as
because
consumers
this
go, okay,
is
the robot, is
pathetic.
fun, it dances. Wait, it knows my face, and wait, what do you mean it watches me and interacts with me? So how, as a company, do you kind of work that fine line of I'm just gonna say it. Sometimes it can be creepy. If people can be thinking, how much is
Like
this robot watching
Chucky
me at night? You know.
from Child's Play.
Yeah. Well, he is definitely a family member. That's how we've developed him to be part of.
Okay,
the family.
I get that he
And,
blamed the voice
just like
recognition
your
on the
dog
background noise.
will, follow you around. He'll follow you
But
around as well.
how come the
So
robot
it's-
couldn't
it-
actually stand
It can be a little
on the table?
intrusive, I suppose. But not any more than your pet or your
You're
youngster.
gonna blame?
That's how
It's
we
crooked?
position him in the market, and
That
that's
was
how
creepy.
our,
Did you see him look at her?
Sponsors have really embraced him.
What was on that robot's
When
mind?
does he come out? Like for people who obviously were on Indiegogo.
Oh, he already came
funding
out.
it is one thing, but
He
for
does
the rest
yoga.
of us, when can we get him and how much?
Well, Alpha 1 is on the market today.
Man,
It's
she
a
wants some
predecessor
personal
to
training
Alpha
from
2.
this yoga
and
instructor.
and is doing
Some
very
private
well. You can buy them
one-on-one
today
time.
on Amazon. The Alpha 2 will be shipping to our Indiegogo sponsors in Q2 to fulfill our responsibilities there and make sure that those guys are super happy because they really helped make this happen from a many different aspects, and not from a funding perspective at all. That's not where we went there. We went there for their feedback and to get much more of a consumer awareness approach to crowdfunding. So
I don't even like the design of it at all.
Start shipping
I don't.
Alpha 2,
I
and
don't
he'll
even
have,
think it's cute.
About 90% of his
It's got that
functionality that
kind
we're
of
looking for. But because he's connected
Dragon
to
Ball
Wi-Fi,
Z
you'll be
type
able
head,
to
which you would
get
think would be
constant
cool,
updates.
but it's
So,
not working here.
Out of the gate, he may not be able to do all of the things that you want him to do, but he will be.
No
able to
offense,
do
that
because
is
he's
actually a
built
really
with
crappy design.
And,
That face
I
looks
mean,
like butt.
I was gonna say too, if he's doing so much, I
Look
mean,
at
I read
this
online
little
his
mouth
battery is
thing.
an
What the-
hour. Like, do I have to keep
I
him
don't see
plugged
it
in the
actually.
house?
It doesn't even
It
look
is an
cute
hour,
to me at
but
all. The eyes are really
and
weird.
you can see that we have him
how
plugged
it's
in here.
all-
He was a busy boy yesterday. So we're working on the battery time. We're shipping our Indiegogo sponsors with an extra battery so that you can swap him out and always have him around the family. But he charges up pretty quick too.
And
Oh, the
we have to
elephant's
wrap
neat.
soon, but I wanted to go into really quick the educational robots, the G-Move.
Yes.
Now, these are almost like Legos. How would you explain? Oh, you got the little elephant.
Oh, okay, they're not
walking
Legos.
now.
Yeah.
That's so cute. But
Yeah.
like, what age group is this for?
Well, it's really for every age, but 8 and up is where we're age grading it from a being able to put it together perspective. Even though our app-based instructions are color-coded and it makes it very simple. They look very complicated.
So you can build what you want, but also go by instructions.
Yeah, so each kit comes with 5 different animals that you can build just from.
Did it just
example.
poop?
But then, of course, just
Oh
like
my gosh, it
other
just
building block
pooped.
type products
And kicked
like
it off. At least it's a
you can build
clean.
anything you
It
want.
takes care of its own
Everything is
cage.
interchangeable. I can connect this parts to these parts and create creatures and animals and robotics of my own.
Is that out now?
That's going to be able to ship in Q2. So
Okay.
we're shipping it into
Yeah, they've
Amazon,
all
and
already
shipping
come
it
out. We've
globally.
And
established
how
that.
much?
Well, we've got 4 different price points. We're starting at $199.
The servos are
and
stronger
it's all
than
about,
the ability for the
servos, and that's really the
Lego
heart and
type
soul
pieces to
of,
stay together.
Our friend Alpha and UBTech's technology is these crazy cool high torque servos that allow these very fluid motions. And so with 6 or 7 servos, it's $199, and then you get up to 16 servos, it's $399.
All right, well, thank you for the robotic
How
demo,
much?
Keith. I appreciate it. And we'll have to check out the booth, so maybe Alpha 2 can give me some tips on my namastes and whatnot. And thank you for joining us. We're going to keep the CES
No,
coverage
that
train
robot-
moving along. We'll
no
take a quick
tips.
break and come back live with Scott Stein, who's checking out drones on the show floor. So you don't want to miss that. Don't go anywhere.
Yo, that is a highlight reel.